Welcome back here again. It's your girl Chika Okuta, and I'm here with my husband. Welcome back. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for always sticking around. Thank you so much. Okay, in today's video, I'm asking my husband not frequently asked questions. So if you want to know what this video is all about, it's going to be very interesting. So just stay tuned, okay? Alright, the first question goes like this. How will you feel if a woman shoots her shot at you? Like if a woman strikes you more like...
You mean a woman making advances towards me?
all of the above.
Mother will try to copy some things from the Western world, man, but it's not just the African thing. Here, when a woman make advances towards a man, it's being seen that the woman is loose also. But being real, I just feel is a way of expression, which is not a normal thing we find in our environment in Africa. You get? So, in my own personal view, I wouldn't see that the person is loose, but I'll see that the person is trying to win herself here. So you don't blame someone because you say you throw green light, and the mumu man does not even understand that, hey, man, see, there is a green light here. You come out, brother. You can write, slip some notes and do all those things, and and get them receive the green light.
Okay, so if they shoot their shots, you definitely accept.
Yes, but it doesn't draw the impression that the person is loose.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay. So get that. What is the most attractive thing a woman can wear? Can wear, like put on. What can a woman wear that is so attractive?
This one thing, decency means a lot to me. Most times our girls come out,
so
they go nude and naked without clothes, and they call it sexiness. It can never be sexiness, man. You don't get, see one thing there. I don't know if I can give an instance, man. When you come out, you put on something that is already showing the whole body. For God's sake.
What's there for you?
At the end of the day, there's no expectation at the end of the day. It's not interesting anymore. Yeah. So to me, you have to dress decently.
Moderately, okay.
If there is something that will, make it look sexy, it should be more of a peep. If you understand. More of a peep.
So we should be going around.
It's not interesting anymore when the whole thing is out there. We only see everything and nothing to look up to again.
So they should be giving you small glimpse.
Just a TV of it. I see it covers up and I expect more,
So everybody should not be having small holes or something on their dresses.
So.
You said peep now.
I never
That's actually what peep looks like. Just give one.
Yes, a peep. But you don't have to bring out the whole thing. Okay. Just like when you're wearing a top and a jean,
so there should be a peep somewhere here.
Chill. A top and a jean, or any kind of pants down, and your thongs or G-string, like you always call it, it's always out there. Sister me, it is not sexy again. We don't see and finish with that. You better say you wear them in there, but you bend down and we have a peep and it covers up.
Are you okay?
Then it's sexy now. No, I'm just being real.
All right. Okay. So that's the peep. All right. So
if you want to look attractive, for God's sake, do some nice kind of dressing.
Yeah, decently.
Decently. Okay, The way you dress tells a whole lot about you.
Because the way some people dress these days.
No.
It's now nudity, no longer.
We are going out of it. You say, you show cleavage. Yeah, show the cleavage that it looks good, but man, in a situation whereby
It seems it's only the nipple
you
that
know,
they're
the
covering.
breast has tendencies of falling out, you know, if you make some careless move. Then it's
That's being
indecent
crazy.
dressing.
Yeah. Okay.
You are not attractive anymore. Voila.
You're being harsh, oh, please. To them, they're attractive. It's to you they're not attractive. Them, they actually look so wow, like on top of the world. So anything you tell them at that point in time doesn't even make sense. So just leave them to their. But dress decently, though. Okay, the next question is it okay for your wife to have male friends?
Yes, it is okay. Because my own belief is that everybody, for whatever you're doing, you're meant to be disciplined, you know, to some extent. When you don't discipline yourself, that's where you now get so close. You being a married woman, you find yourself so close to this male
Counterparts.
counterpart or friend or whatever, or acquaintance, whatever
Acquaintance.
you call it, you know, and allow him or your friendship or the closeness to exceed boundaries. That's where you now lose it. But for you to have a friend, the world is a social environment. We have to cohabit with people
Yeah.
to move on with life. It's normal, for God's sake. So you call yourself a decent wife or a decent wife, for God's sake. You're not meant to go there to disgrace your marriage, all in the name of keeping acquaintances out there. So if you know you cannot, if you don't really have that self-control to draw boundaries where necessary, for God's sake, forget about it. Stay with your female friends. Let your husband be your only male friend. That's it.
Okay, but generally, is it okay for your wife to have a male friend? Like, just someone that can just call up one day, just gist, chat, laugh, and that is it?
Yes, you know, to be sincere, you ended in gist chats. But I'm telling you, there is this thing, it's nature. In a situation you talk to someone every time, you get so familiar with this person. You want to hear this person talk. When something is wrong, you want to talk to this person. For God's sake. He has his advantages and disadvantages. I am not of the view that you shouldn't keep one. Okay. But whenever you are keeping one, be able to define whatever
the relationship is all about, right?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean that because, like me, I would like to. I have friends that are females, for God's sake. But we all know that, hey, we call this friendship. Most times we find ourselves in some circles, friends that are females, we gather somewhere, we drink beer and gist and all that. That's what I mean by the social environment. But in a situation whereby you allow yourself get so close to one that so that if you don't even talk to this person in a week, you feel, oh man,
something is missing.
Something is missing. Do you understand? You know that you are attracting that you're meant to avoid to yourself. Okay, so there, it's not safe again.
Okay, but to you is safe. Aside the boundaries and everything, is okay.
Yes, if you are disciplined enough to draw the boundaries.
What if the person is then being indisciplined along the line?
Along the line, that's where the discipline should come in.
Right.
When you notice some kind of feelings that shouldn't come in,
you just cut it off.
You draw it off.
All right.
So that's it.
Noted. What is the first thing you notice in a woman? Like, if you see a woman who attracts you, wow, you be like going so overboard and all that.
What attracts me in a woman? Do you mean physically?
Physically, yes, because that's the first thing you see.
Because basically, yes. Physically, something will have to like attract one before you get close,
so close,
and see what the person is
inside.
What the person is made of. Looks. For me in particular, when people assess ladies and women, you see a chick like this, you assess the person, from head to toe. Me, I assess from toe to
Toe
head.
to head, exactly.
So
They have fat legs.
the nice legs means a whole
Not
lot
to
to me.
you.
Oh man, you have to have some
Full legs.
fresh full legs, man. Not the lumpy ones like someone that been on farm or the Nigerian striker, footballer. No, you don't have to be muscular, but be fleshy and some, look,
Yeah,
some
just
nice
straight
kind of like
full
legs.
legs. Okay, okay.
So
So
that's
that's
what
the
I mean.
first thing that attracts
Uh,
you before you
then-
start talking about the beauty.
Yeah, no, yes. In my preference, the person got to have some nice legs
Okay.
before we now come to the head.
All right.
If the legs are not nice, I
can't-
don't
you
think
can't look
I
up.
will have to start coming up there.
But what if this side can outshine that other
No,
side?
to me, my own preference, there comes before there.
Okay.
Do you understand?
People like him.
Just
They
for me,
prefer-
people differ in
Exactly,
what they,
exactly. Some
prefer
people
in
like
a lady.
them.
Yes. So when I now start assessing, so after that, maybe when I get talking with you and all those things, I weigh your IQ. Your IQ, it matters a whole lot to me.
Yeah.
Your IQ determines if we can really have a
understanding.
conversation. It determines if I can explain something to you and you understand. And I always like that kind of woman that can sit, you mustn't be a guru in everything, but
Have
at least
something to
have
contribute.
know little about everything. Do you
Everything.
understand? Knowing little about everything.
Yeah. Okay.
You mustn't be a pro or a guru, but at least,
little
you
knowledge.
know little about everything. So that's it.
Okay. Do you prefer women with or without makeup?
It depends on how nature left you. It depends on what nature left you with.
I don't understand.
Yeah, if nature favors you to have some good look
Naturally. Okay.
please
Leave it like
allow
that.
the makeup for those that don't really have that kind of look. Don't struggle in the market with these people. Allow them to have their stuff. You get? That's if you are cool. I don't
Nature
mean you
didn't favor
shouldn't
you.
you should apply something. But keep the good part of the makeup for those that
I
need
don't
it.
have. So you prefer, which do you prefer? With or without?
I said it depends on how
If you
nature
see someone
favored you.
just like you said, you love women that have full legs.
Yes.
And what if the person that now has the full leg is not so
Okay.
wow?
For someone that doesn't look so good,
Okay.
I want you to
Always
do
be
a
keeping up.
makeup
Okay.
that will make you look
enhance.
attractive.
Okay.
That will make you look attractive.
Okay, so it depends for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
but me, I'd always go fine, girl. No, don't mind me. So, but in a situation, you're already looking fine. Some people, I once had a friend back those days, for God's sake, when she comes up to apply makeup, man, she's fine already. Fair, light complexion and everything. But she doesn't look good on makeup.
Yeah, there are actually some people that go overboard. They don't know
Yes.
what suits their
So
face.
this makeup thing, actually, it's not for everybody. As the name implies, makeup. To make up for what you don't have.
But it enhances too.
It enhances how?
Yes. Like for someone that is fine, it makes you finer. You get. For someone that is not fine, it now makes you get. So makeup is just like an enhancer to make people look
You
more
wear the
beautiful.
makeup, I'm in a better position to tell you. So most times, I might tell you, most times, all these ladies wear this makeup, feeling that they look so good.
Wow.
For God's sake, you cannot be a mirror to yourself. I am the one looking at you. I'm in a better position to tell
answer.
you. If you really look good on this makeup. So it's not something you have to decide yourself, okay? When you are meant to look good when you appear. So if you're already looking, if you if nature favors you to look beautiful, for God's sake, minimize the makeup you
application.
use.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So that's it. Says it all.
So it depends. It depends on
How the person
looks. Okay.
But
We'll get that.
in a nutshell, makeup is not for
Everyone, exactly. Okay, does being in marriage scare you, like forever? Does it scare you?
Oh no. Why it will not is because I made a bold decision before. Yes.
Before God
Most
and man.
times we misinterpret marriage. Most times they tell you, say, hey, the man is going out there for the marriage and the woman is there for the wedding.
No. What is a line?
It's a decision.
What a line.
It's a decision. And when you make your decisions and get into something, you should be strong enough to stand there.
Stand by it no matter what.
Whatever just like I overheard somewhere someday saying that loving someone is a decision. Do you know why it's a decision? Because it's expected that when you decide, it's not a feeling. It's not an affection. It's a decision. It's a time you decide, oh, I like this person. I want to have a relationship or a marriage with this person. So if tomorrow, if something happens and this person does not have the six-packs and the fine face and the nice beards and all those things, the love will still remain.
Okay.
But in a situation where, if you call it an affection, that means if all those attractive features the person possesses, it's not there. If it's not there anymore, then the love will just disappear. The said love will disappear.
Okay.
Yeah. But, in a marriage, in a union, you're expected to live for better, for worse. Though some people don't believe in this. They are becoming
There are some people, they now say it's not for better, for worse. For better.
For
some
better, for better.
I don't understand.
But you being realistic should know that life generally has its ups and downs.
Exactly. You should also
Life
love
generally
when it's not there
has
and when
ups
it's
and
there.
downs, for God's sake. So men of God, so-called men of God, are married today. Majority of them are facing challenges of not being able to have kids on their own. And you ask that why? So if it's a marriage where you don't have love and love does not sustain, it cannot go on anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Because the pressure from people.
So you say for better. Not having kids cannot be referred to as better. It's now worse.
Yeah, so just
accept
it as it is.
You accept it as it is. So I've never regret or being scared of being in marriage. Don't marry restricts a lot of things, man. There is this thing that for a man, I don't know for a woman, but okay, for both men and women, there's this freedom. I don't know how to define this kind of freedom. This freedom, though, when you want to do something, you think about it, you get it done.
Okay, then when you
have a woman,
you don't just think on your own or carry out decisions on your own.
You have to it's not as if you're telling her for her to finalize the decisions, but for her to know and contribute her own idea of what she thinks about the whole thing before you carry it out. Then, getting up anytime to move out, to go groove for any purpose. Man, I own myself. You don't say that I don't own myself.
Like, you're not the owner of yourself.
It's human rights. I own myself.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's not the part I'm coming from.
So, this part, man, I will tell you the truth. Sweet though. This part no sweet. This part that you have to tell someone where you want to go to, for God's sake, and you have to tell And when you are coming back, some kind of women, man, will expect gists from that place. If you come back, carry gist
Just
come
come
back.
back. Go back to where you're coming from.
You don't
Or
mess up.
you not buy something on your way coming back.
Exactly.
You need to
All
come back
those
with
things,
package.
but I will not say that I regret staying married or being married for any reason, because it was a decision I made, and I don't think, or with the grace of God, I don't think I will ever regret such a thing. You understand? So that's it.
Okay. Do you look at other women when you're out with your wife?
Majority of women,
Hey,
they know they
you
find
give
this one funny.
the diplomatic with the answer.
But I don't see anything there, because I know that my wife goes to work, goes
And
out
other
there
people
every
look
day,
at your
and
wife.
people look at her.
So you should look at other people's own.
And if I see someone looking at her, I don't think I will take any offense.
Okay.
Where it becomes a problem is when you look and come to touch. That's where it becomes a problem to me. But you see this eye, God give them to you, even give
To
you
look.
two.
And,
You have the right
to look. Just look.
So
Don't
it's left
exceed
to
your boundaries.
exactly. It's left for you to know what you are interpreting in your mind. That's between you and your
Oh,
God.
you're good, are you?
Yes. But
Okay.
to look, I don't see anything wrong with it. Me, I look freely. I even look and comment.
Yes.
So everybody has his own. And let me tell you, relationship, marriage, no get formula.
Nah,
If
it
you go
doesn't.
apply this my own for your
It
own,
might not
my
work.
brother and my sister, anything you see, make you take go.
But looking is actually free now. The
It's
sites
free,
are for
yes.
looking. So
You're
just
meant
look.
to look.
If you want to take the bold step, it's left to you. Okay. Do you think boob size matters to men generally? Like some people, they like their they know they have their preferences. Some people prefer the front side, some prefer the back side. So does boob size matter to men generally?
Generally, I don't know why you want me to answer for all the men in the world.
Oh,
I cannot answer for
well, like,
all of them. Because for me, yeah, I think the boobs were not made by man. God created it and created it so that it will look attractive.
okay,
Do you understand?
it's all right.
So for me, yes, when it looks attractive, yes, I like saying it, and even for them, it gives them some kind of confidence when they wear clothes and all those. They feel, oh man, I've got it. Do you understand?
You've got what? The
I've
milk
got
factory,
it.
or you've got
Yeah,
what exactly?
whatever that is in there, whether it's filled with milk or water or whatever,
Not serious.
or foam, like some people will add somewhere to make it look very attractive. Well, but just know that he has a way of making a lady look attractive. That's just it.
So whether small, big, medium, it doesn't matter to you, or it doesn't matter to men.
No, I would like a sizable.
The size of
You know,
okay, so
some other
much.
person would like the peanut size.
Okay,
But,
and
yeah.
some will also like the extra large.
Yeah. Not extra large. Too much of everything.
It's
It's
not
not
good.
good.
But some people like the too much, and they like it.
In my own, I
don't
don't
know.
like it. I don't like it.
You
too
don't
much.
like it?
Yeah. At all.
Okay, does body count matter? Like, does it matter to people, or does it matter to you? I don't know.
At times, when you get into a relationship, let me not even talk about marriage. When you get into a relationship, right, you're doing yourself harm.
By
So,
trying to know the person's past, right?
And to know the history.
Just start from the present where
You
you are.
move forward, because you know what? Whatever the person must have experienced and met in the past, or so, might have triggered the person into living some kind of life.
Yeah.
And the kind of person, he or she must have met. Okay, you're talking about a woman here. She must have met. But meeting you meeting this person, feeling that you are the right person.
For
Also, yes.
her.
should assess from your own view.
Point of view, yeah. From the
Yes.
time you enter that
Not-
person's life.
Exactly. If you feel you are the right man, you now say, okay, the right man has come. Oh yeah, let me say.
You
So
right
bring
the
in
wrongs
the
that
because
been there
they will
before.
bring, if you start digging the past,
Then you go follow
especially
side.
especially when you are already in love and you dig this past, whatever you see,
You take it.
you take it. However you live your, as you see this your heart. However you see it at the end of the day,
You package it.
remember, you're whether broken or crushed.
You pack it.
I'm telling you, broken, you seal it together, put it together. Crushed,
Cannot be mended.
at all. So see, leave the past, though. Leave the past.
Yeah, just
Even the
move ahead.
Bible says something about it. He said that you should forget all those things, forgive, and you start up a new day like the past never
Yeah,
existed.
exactly. For you to function well.
You don't come here to tell me that, hi, this girl, we know this girl back from those, and this girl does this, she does this, she does this. You don't know the factors or
Surrounding whatever action.
surrounding years. You don't know how she, if she got overexposed some kind of environment
That wasn't good
that
for her.
wasn't cool for her, and later realized that, hey
Honestly.
man, this is not really cool for me, and turn around to live a better life. And turning around to live a better life happened to be when this girl now met you.
Yeah, exactly.
And you
And
want
now start
to
judging based on.
and you want to judge. No. Leave it. Do a better assessment yourself. Then that will now convince you if this person is actually it or not.
So it doesn't really matter to you. Okay. Do you feel uncomfortable if I'm going out looking so glam, looking hot, looking, understand?
Yeah, someone going out should look good.
All right.
Regardless where the person is coming
going to-
from. Regardless whom the person is going to see. You should look good. Because when you look good, just know that you're leaving a house. You're not coming out from the bush. So when you're leaving, you are representing a home where you're coming from.
So
You ought to look good. Who you are going to meet there is not my business. But when you now meet that person, you meet that person like someone that came out from
somewhere,
house.
okay.
And that gives me my own
Confidence,
yes,
gives you-
and I feel I'm respected that
Yes,
that
your wife is looking so glam.
Yes, I can tell. Oh, this person came out from my house.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, that's good. Are men intimidated by women's success?
It depends. Like it has to do with different folks and what goes for them.
Yeah, exactly.
This thing, this word that is always being used, inferiority complex. If you know yourself and what you are made of, even if you came out with a BSc and she had already attained a PhD, even looking out for something more than that, for God's sake. If you are good at something, you are good at something. If you got qualities, you've got qualities. It's not about, man, I know a lot of people with just their first degree that are doing stuffs in our society today. So I shouldn't in any way. But if it really matters to me that her educational level,
It's intimidating to
is
you.
intimidating,
You go and
I
acquire
have to
your
work
own.
on my
Exactly.
own. I have to
Not
do
being
something on my own.
intimidated.
Oh, that she had gotten a master's and I'm just running on a PhD on a BSc also. I should be aiming
It should
PhD.
motivate you, exactly.
Yes. So it's something, like you said now, it's something that should motivate you. Not trying to pull this person back and all that, trying to prove to her it's not because you got PhD
exactly.
that you don't. No.
That's the
So
ego in you
like I
trying to
said, we differ. We all differ in mentality.
Yes.
You know, some other person will want to come suppress you because they feel
That maybe
you've
because of
gotten
that you
this.
start feeling somehow.
Exactly. But I am not like that. I was a model like that.
But what
Rather, I'll
if
be challenged
to do
to
more?
do more.
Okay, but what if in a situation where such thing enters the woman's head, like the woman's head, like she's all over, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that.
I can never, if a woman behaves like that, I can never attribute it to her educational qualifications. No?
Okay, so but there are some men that actually feel intimidated by women's success.
Yeah, that's why I say that,
Okay,
people
based on
differ.
inferiority complex. Okay, yeah, you
Yes.
said
If
it.
it's only when you have the complex that you
That you
feel
feel
that way.
intimidated.
But if you
Exactly.
believe in yourself, you know what you are made of. You don't even need to go out there to shout or go an extra mile to portray, oh, see
You're
who I
this, you're.
am. No. Just your movements, the
We
way you
already
act
know.
around tells everything about you. So
Okay,
don't struggle for it.
okay. How often do guys think about sex? Do they think about it all day long as they sleep, wake up in the office? Or does
Yeah.
something trigger it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's something to realize. Most times, you just stay like this. The mind is idle, and it comes up. Most times you find yourself, this feeling comes up. You start thinking of stuffs, and if someone had told you in 1 hour time that
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 such
these
thoughts will
thoughts
pop
will
up.
come up, you will not. You will doubt it. You will not. In fact, you can't really tell the kind of thoughts that when that sexual thoughts will ever come up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so but if the mind is occupied, nobody thinks of that.
No, if the mind is busy, you have things doing, for God's sake.
Your mind can never go to that extent.
Exactly. You have to be relaxed.
But what if you see? Okay, you say something must trigger it, right?
Something must
Okay,
trigger
yeah.
it. You still want to know what will trigger it.
It's not bad if you tell us.
No, you didn't ask me that question, so I will not answer.
Oh, okay, no problem. All right, we've actually come to the end of my Q&A. All right, if you watched to this point, thank you so much. Do well to thumbs up my video, subscribe to my channel, help my channel grow. Drop comments, comment on my videos you find so interesting, and the ones you don't find interesting, also comment, okay?
And let's also have your own view.
On your own view on our videos. Please don't
because
just watch and go. Watch,
Yes,
comment, like.
we are all learners.
Yes,
man.
let's
What
know.
has it that we are all learners, man? Nobody knows it all.
Knows, you know.
So as we just did our own, it has to do with us. So you give us
What you think
exactly. Let's know what you think
about the video.
So when someone goes through the trend, the person can really catch up with something.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, do well to subscribe, like, share my videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.